Hello, everyone. How are you?
Thank you. How are you, teacher?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Dear Kaka Yusuf.
How are you, teacher?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Kaka Sauri.
I also.
Fine. Well, let's wait for the other members. And Ava told me that she will join also today because sorry, it's kind of midday there. It's around 1 p.m. in the States, in America. But she could join any moment. Okay. How did you spend your week, your day? What did you do? Was it interesting?
Not bad, teacher. It was good.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Happy to
somehow
hear
good
that.
for me.
Yeah, happy to hear that. What about the others?
From
We
my
have-
side,
Mhm.
I woke up at 9 o'clock and then I read some books. Then I listened to some podcasts to improve my English.
Good.
And then I checked the social media, for example, Facebook and Instagram, to watch some teachers to improve my English.
You did pretty well. Good job, really. It's amazing.
Thank you,
You had a
teacher.
very fruitful and productive day. I'm so glad about that. How
Thank
about
you,
the other
teacher.
members? You're welcome, dear. What about the other members? We have. Do you want to share your thoughts? أطمن بكرديش قسب كان زور عسايا. زوما بوي كبابلين أيديا كان من بقارينوا بيرو كان من بقارينوا زور بيكات بيموتريت كبوتشي كتابي كردي هالنا بجريت ڕێگە زۆرە بۆی کتێب بخوێنیتەوە بەڵام ڕێگەیەکی ئەوتۆنیە بۆی پراکتیکی ئینگلیزیەکەت بکەیت ئەگەر هەش بێت بە پارەیە ئەم شتەی کە منی کەم هەموو دووشەمانێک بە خۆڕاییە تەنها بۆی بتوانیت زمانەکەت بەرەو پێش بەریت و هەڵبەی کە شوێنێک هەبێت جگە لە سۆشیال میدیا کۆمەڵی خوێنەوار کۆمەڵێک کتێب دۆست کۆبکەیتەوە و باس لە شتێک بکرێت بەڵام بۆ من گرنگ نییە بە چ زمانێک تۆ دەدوێت چونکە ئەوە گرنگەکە ئەوەی کە لە مێشکتایە بیڵیت. Okay, so today we are coming to a new book which is No Friend at the Mountains by Boochani, Behrouz Boochani. Actually, he's an Iranian writer. Due to political issues or religious issues or any kind of social conflicts, he tried to escape to Australia. He went to Australia, but before entering Australia, there were a bunch of new rules as he was on the way. One of those rules were whoever come from a foreign country as a refugee will be put into the prison. And Behrouz Boochani had no choice but to arrive there and be in the prison. And the prison's name was Manus Prison. So this is a real story. This is a real book about his life issues in that prison. Actually, we are not going to talk about the book in details because I recommend each and every one of you should read that book in order to overcome life problems, in order to, from time to time, they contact me and they tell me that I have a problem. What is your best solution for me? I always tell my followers on Instagram or Facebook or any other places that I say, if I can find a solution for myself, it means you can find it too. So why you ask me if you have the ability to find a solution? It just need, or it takes time and patient. So today I'm going to ask you a few questions about your general life, and you are free to answer me in English, which I recommend, or answer me in Kurdish if you prefer. One of those questions that I prepared is about life difficulties. Well, I have something to say, which is, don't let your life difficulties to stop you. Which means don't let the burdens of life, the tragedy of life, the bitter taste of life to stop you from your dreams. My question is, how can you overcome your problems when you are in a sad moment or when you are in a problematic place? You will speak more, I will speak less. Yeah, continue, go on.
Teacher, it's life. We all of us have an obstacle and have difficulties, but we have to be patient and overcome those difficulties and and as much we can have to prepare ourselves for any difficulties in life. So when we face to some difficulties, we learn from these difficulties, and if we face another time, we be better for face it.
Okay, thank you so much. What about the other members? Any other ideas? We have too many members here, which is that's interesting. But I need you to speak. كشان بحرز معنا ساعتي جرينجوي كتو بدوي. شون كابومن
May I
أوز
speak, teacher?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, teacher. So first of all, when we face any difficulties in our life, we should first of all we should accept it, and then if you can't, for example, if you can't find a solution, it's normal. Tell your friends and tell those who are clever in solution problems. So it's normal, and so and also as the previous guy that taught, we have to what's called, we have to sorry, teacher.
It's okay. It's okay. I can help you. Ask for a healer, which means ask for a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did good. Thank you so much, Kaka Youssef. It's very impressive. Yeah. Usually we ask our friends or we ask those people whom they have experience. How about we have Yusuf Rafiq, we have Heva, we have Sarah, we have Bafreen, Mahmoud, Redmi, and Kurdistan Mohammed, I think. Do you want to share your ideas with us?
Hi guys, how are you all?
Hello, dear Bafreen. We are fine, thank you.
Could you repeat it again? I couldn't hear properly.
Yeah. I say, when you are in a trouble, when you are in a problem, how can you overcome? How can you find a solution for your problems?
I think first thing is to not get nervous and to first sit down and think about the problem. Think, is it a big or a small? Does it need to ask parents or those who are had experience? And if if someone like a parent is, sometimes we don't want to ask a family, so we mostly ask friends or those who we are comfortable with, so we can ask them and seek for the solution and the opinion of others, which one's right and which one's wrong, and to overthink or think more to know which one is right, and then you can decide what to do.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we usually ask for the advices from others to know our path, which one is right, which one is wrong. Thank you so much, Befreen. How about the others, other members? Any idea?
In my opinion, we have to accept the problem. Then maybe we may discuss the problem with someone to find the solution for it. Then make a plan. Like we have to think to find the solution. Accept what's happening to us.
Okay, good. Okay, I will move to the my next point. Then you can answer my next point if you want. In order to be someone successful, we have to create our own space. Like never nag or never will. By nag, I mean complain. It's the same thing. Nag and complain is the same thing, which means to disagree with situations most of the time. Rather than just complaining or nagging about the situations, we can create our own space. How can you create your own space in life? How can you create your personality? How can you create your identity? How can you create your own room among the society? Any idea?
Sir, if you could explain it more.
Okay. For example, when we face a problem, when we face a difficulty, we always complain, we always nag, we always say, this is not good, I cannot control it, I cannot overcome, I cannot find solution. Rather than this, how can you create your own room? How can you create your own space in the society? چۆن توانی خۆت بدۆزیتەوە لە ناو کۆمەڵگەیە؟ by room لێرە بە مانای ژوور نایەت، room بە مانای جێگە دێت. room لەگەڵ جێگە یەکشتە. با بڵین چۆن خۆتە دۆزیتەوە لە ناو کۆمەڵگەدا؟ چۆن identity، چۆن کەسایەتی خۆتە دۆزیتەوە؟
I think we have to read more and listen to the people which face the more difficulty in their life, and so by this we can find ourselves, think more about our positive and negative points, and that's it.
Oh, good. Thank you so much, Eva. How about others?
Hello.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Fine, thanks. We have to not change our beliefs in our societies when we have a problems and something like that.
Mm-hmm. Only changing the beliefs?
Our decisions.
Okay.
When the people say something about us, we have to not follow their opinions above us.
Oh, good. Don't follow the other people. Good. How about the others?
Yes. One of the point I would say it now is education, because education changes a person, changes our mentality and our thinking about everything. So this is the most important thing. And then another one is when we are among society, is to not just follow them, as you said now, to say your opinion. Even if the person who is in front of you is saying something that your opinion is against him, still try to say it, but in a positive way. So you tell them that that's me and my opinion is that, but also needs to be an intellectual person.
Good. Good. Thank you so much. I will just write.
Dear
Sarah, I will come to you. Sorry. I will write most of your points into the chat box. You can look at the chat box. I will include necessary vocabulary into the chat box. Okay? You can learn new words from the chat box because I don't want to talk all the time. I will write down on the chat box. Yes, dear Sarah.
Yes, we have to find our ability and then search at this, and be listener, not too much speaker,
Okay.
and reading and participating for event. So yeah.
Oh, cool. Dear Sarah. Dear Yusuf, do you want to say something? Dear Yusuf Rafiq.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Thank you, teacher, for this
You're welcome.
Zoom program.
You're
I
welcome.
read a book of Huneri Faramushkirden, written by Mark Manson. The author said that if you face a challenge of life, you have to care these problems or issues. If you care and find a solution, automatically you change, okay? And you can find your room in the society. I think we have to care our problems.
That's totally right. That's totally great, dear Kaka Yusuf. Thank you so much. I don't have to talk all the time. I don't have to tell you thank you all the time because I want you to be the one to speak. We have another Yusuf with the. I will come to you because there are people raising their hands. Yeah.
Thank you, teacher. One more point is separate yourself from pessimistic people. That was my point.
Oh, good. Dear Kaka Mahmoud.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
I think for sure that what comes to our way in our life will not be good things that we want all the time, but sometimes there will be difficulties that we have to overcome. So simply we could, instead of just complaining, we have to remove all the negative thoughts that we have about these difficulties. Instead of just thinking of negative things, we can just find a way in order to overcome it, in order to confront the difficulty in a very good way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kaka Mahmoud. That's absolutely right. Dear Sarah, do you want to say something? Do you want to add anything?
Yes, I want to mention another point, which is improving our skills or fields that are that we find ourselves good. And as one of the member mentioned, don't follow the other people's. If we make own way, it makes our basement or space in a society is different. And to be clear, that is what I want to mention. Thank you.
Good. I also will correct some of your mistakes. You have made it. For example, it's society. Okay, it's society. Just try to pronounce it correctly. Thank you.
Society.
Very good.
Thanks.
Very good. In this way, we will learn from mistakes. If you are afraid of making mistakes, then you are in a wrong place actually, because we are here to learn from each other and learn from our mistakes. Me also, I learned years ago, just like you did, because I'm not a native speaker. I'm a Kurdish speaker, but because I spoke without any shyness or without any embarrassment, that's why I could overcome my language, and you will do the same. I will ask you another question. I believe in the idea of achieving something from something else. For example, we can always achieve the greatness from the smallest thing. As you can see in the No Friend But the Mountains, you know, Behrouz Boochani, he wrote this book, you know, with what? With WhatsApp, with a cell phone. He sent every time he had a cell phone, and out of many problems, he took out the phone in a hidden place, sent some texts to his friend, And his friend collected those texts and it became a book. He wrote this book in the prison with WhatsApp program. This is the first time ever that you can write a book with WhatsApp. We always use WhatsApp to talk to friends. Hi, how are you? What did you eat? What do you wear? Do you come to the party? We have a birthday, blah, blah. But he wrote a book with WhatsApp, which means you can always take something, no matter it's big or small, from the smallest thing. The only thing which you need is to not stop, but continue. So how can you achieve your dreams? How can you get advantage from the smallest thing? It's your turn, you can speak.
Teacher, before many days, I read one book. Its name, Follow Your Heart. In this book, in one of part, this book mentions someone wanna apply to one company for getting job for a dishwasher. But when he went to the company, before interview, he went to bathroom and cleaned all of the bathroom before interview. And then when the boss asked him, where were you? He said, I cleaned all the bathroom. So it's a good chance for him to getting job. So my mean to this story, we always have to start in small things, and we achieve the more thing, and we get advantage from this small thing. And when he got this job in dishwasher, so it's a good man, and then he became a very intelligent man, and then the boss proud of him to be a good man. So we have to start from the small thing, and then get and achieve the larger things, and we wanna learn from the small thing, then greater than.
Yeah, you are totally right. Have you heard of Ernest Hemingway? He's an American novelist and writer. He said every 1,000 miles journey start from a single step. So if you want to start a 1,000 miles journey, you have to move your first step, because your first step is the giant leap in your life. Yes, your ideas? Anyone want to add anything?
Yes. Every creation starts with a concept, one concept that you have to follow. It's no matter if the things at first it's not good. You have to try to be better than the first time.
Good one. Good. Concept means believe in the thing you do. Anyone want to? Yeah, dear Bafri?
Yeah. Another thing is, while achieving goals or doing great things, never think of being perfect. Just take the first step. There is a saying that says, just take the first step and the other will come automatically, simultaneously. So just take the first step, be it, even if it is small, start, keep doing it and doing it until it becomes a big achievement. So just do it from your heart and with a great love. So at the end, you will get a very good one.
Good one. We have other members, but they don't speak out. Like we have Sumaya, we have Awin, we have Ridmi, we have Eva. You can say something.
When we find our goal, when we find, we have to find a way for it. We have to stop making excuses for it. So by this, we will make advantage from the smallest thing that we have.
Good. Sumaya, did you want to say something?
Yes, I'm so new in this amazing Zoom meeting, so I just wanted to listen to you to know that what are you talking about, because I'm just so new. This is the first time that I'm speak here, but the second time that I came here to know that what's going on in this beautiful meeting Zoom.
Actually, we are mostly, actually, dear Sumaya, other than me, most of the members here are new.
Really?
Really, trust me. That's why we are one family. Whether we are new or old, we are one family. And this is a family gathering.
Yeah. For sure, yeah.
Then give your points.
And I'm really happy to be a part of this beautiful meeting. And for your question, I think like the great people are those who can find greatness in the difficult in the time that they just feel there is no way of get rid of difficulties, and nothing will start with a great achievements. Everything starts, every process have the starts from the small, and it advances to the it levels up to other levels, of course, but you have to be fully aware how to find solution for your problem when you are in a when you face a problem, a difficulty in your life. There's a lot to say, but I will give chance to others to talk about, because it really takes so many messages to talk about this great book. I really appreciate this book that you recommended us, because I have heard it before, but I didn't give it try to read it. But this is amazing, and yeah, this is that.
Read it. I recommend you to read it. You will never have a second thought about it. Trust me. Okay.
Yeah,
thank you so much, Sumaya. I will move to the next question, which everybody can answer. We have a saying in English. It says that, tell me who is your friend, I will tell you who you are. Friend can be anyone, can be anything. For example, when I still have one best friend, and he's in England. Actually, he's Kurdish, but he's in England. We were together for something like, believe it or not, is about 27 years. I went to China, I went to England, I went to America. He was in Europe, and then I went to China, he went to England. We didn't see each other for so long, like face to face, but we talk almost every week for 27 years. And one of my best friends is my turtle, a small pet. I have a turtle. He's my best friend. So friend can be anyone or can be anything. When you choose friend, how do you choose your friends? Based on what?
Character. I think character is the most important thing is to choose it. Never the outside look, and never, regardless of the race, of the religion, and the faith. The important one is the character. And sometimes some friends could be bad for others. So if they were for others, don't think that they will be same for you. Because there were some friends that they were so friendly and good for me, but for others they were not same. So if for when you see some people and one person with others is acting this way, don't ever judge in that way. Try first thing is just talk with them, understand them, and know how they are.
Thank you so much, Befreen. Points are pretty well. What about others? How do you choose your friends?
At first, when we go to the other areas that we don't know and we don't have a friend, we have to be careful how to choose our friends. At first we have to wait and see that who can be prepared with us, and based on her words, speech and words, and based on her
Attitude?
attitude. Yes.
Good one. Good job. Any others? Who want to share? Because we have something like 7 more minutes to go. So do you like to share any ideas? Okay.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I think you have to choose your friends. I think you have to choose your friend by knowing enlightened level. How is his or her knowledge, and let's say I don't know how I can say.
Dear Yusuf, I don't, because this is not a class. It's completely a free place. You can talk in English if you like. You can talk in Kurdish if you like. And you can talk even in Abading or broken English. I don't mind. That's
I know, teacher, but I think I prefer talking in English because I'm at the beginning of learning. I want to speak more and keep trying and keep practice. That's why I like to speak English.
No problem. No problem. That's totally great. Okay. Let me ask you another easy question rather than these difficult questions. Whenever you fall down, there is always, or there should always be, a rising, like a sun. Sun will rise, fall again in a sunset, and then rise again. How much do you agree with this? Do you agree that?
Sorry, but can you repeat it? Excuse me, can you repeat it?
Yeah. How much do you believe to stand up after a failure?
99%.
بۆنمونەتۆ چەندجا باوەڕت بەوە هەیە کە هەستیتەوە لە دوای کەوتنەکانت؟
I think 99 to 100%. That's correct.
So, Sumaya, can you add more points?
Yes. Yes. I think failure is a part of success. Like it's not something that deprives you from your goal. If you don't taste being a failure, you cannot be successful at all in your life. When you fail, be sure that this is the moment that you are so close to your dreams, to your goals. I mean, we don't have to be aware, like be afraid of failure, because this is a part of it. You are supposed to taste it. So most of us finish like the process of being successful by being failure, which is most of the people are complaining that they weren't successful because this happened or this any reason that they can find it, but they don't know that like being failure is a part of it. They leave it in this point. Yeah, this was like this is so hard. Like I mean, what do you call? like this is a point that most of the people are unaware about it. The whole point is like you have to be aware of that being failure is a part of success. Yeah, this is the point.
Good, thank you so much. Bafreen, do you want to add something?
Yes.
Can you
Failure.
just be, sorry to interrupt you, can you just be
Okay.
quick when you are, I mean, not quick in speaking, but quick in your points, because I want to give chance to most of you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Failures means it just tells you that there's another way. Use another way. Try another way. So there's no way to succeed without failing. For example, I will use Thomas Edison when he tried 99, or it was 1999 ways until he get his result. So it just tells you this way is wrong. Use another one. It's teaching you. It's a teacher, so never afraid from it.
Good one. Good one. Anyone want to add something?
Yes.
Yeah.
The best-
Kaka Yusuf, I will come to you after Kurdistan.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
So, teacher, another
Sorry,
point.
Kaka Yusuf, I will come to you after Kurdistan. Kurdistan, go first, and then Yusuf.
Okay, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, teacher. The best things about a mistake or fall down is that we can learn something from them.
Good one. Thank you. Kaka Yusuf, do you want to add?
Okay, teacher. Another point is when you make a mistake, don't listen to that people who are around you that just somehow, for example, that just they criticize you, and you don't have to listen them. That's how you can reach your dreams or your goals.
Good one. You mean don't listen to people who they fall you apart.
Yeah, of course.
Heva?
Yeah, I think if we're afraid from failure, we can never be a successful person. We have to take failure as a process, as a part of being successful. Like, because failure is that we can learn so much from failure. Failure could teach us a lot of great lessons from life.
Okay, good. I think we have less than 1 minute. I will close it and I will reopen it. دبري كم تر دقيق مع الماوا برنامج داخل أي كمو بهمان ميتين آيدي وبهمان باسورد شون بيش داخل بون أم جارش على داخل بن كادك تاو بلام حزقان دقة زيادة تنبمي بوي توزك قصي زيادة كنيوش. Okay, I will come to you in a second. Hello and welcome back. So, my next question is, do you believe in giving up?
Teacher, I don't believe it about myself.
Good.
Because if you focus, Edison, who was a scientist, okay, he tried to invent the lamp or the light. He tried more than 900 times, okay? If he didn't try like that, we can't have a light now.
Yeah, for sure.
Teacher, another point, teacher. Teacher, give up in your, not your dreams, but it can be give up your path. You can change it, you modify it to make it easy to reach the goal.
Wow, that's good. Modify the path and find a better solution. Anyone else? Dears, I can only give you 10 minutes because otherwise I cannot put these recording system into the Instagram live because they don't allow more than 1 hour. And we already did 40 minutes, and I can give you 10 more minutes in order to add and join the both videos, and I will upload it into on the YouTube and Instagram. So you can share your ideas now. Anyone
Your
want to?
question was how much you believe in failing?
No,
Giving up?
how much do you believe in giving up? Do you believe in giving up, to give up something?
No, but sometimes we can say yes and no, because there are sometimes when you go in some points in your life, you will see things, some jobs that you or responsibility that are better, because there is something that say there's more important and there's most important. So when you see the most important, that time we give up on the important to get the most important one.
Oh, good. That's I'm a lucky person that today I have a bunch of smart people around me, and a bunch of cool ideas are spreading around this Zoom program.
Thank you.
I feel pity for those who didn't join our Zoom program today. Anyone else? Do you want to add anything?
Yes, I did want. Yeah, I believe in giving up. Sometimes, yeah, it may help you to, to close your dreams sometimes, because there may be a lot of goals and dreams that you have in your mind, but in order to, to accomplish some of them, you gotta give up, some of them, so that you will properly achieve the others. In this point, I agree with giving up, but not all of the situations for sure. But here we should do this. Thank you.
Dear Sumaya, promise me one thing, that you never give up on anything in life. Never. No matter how much hard it is. Just continue. Still you are young, still you have a lot to learn, still you have a lot to go. Just don't give up.
Yes, but we have to. I agree with you, but here in this point of life, we have to do this, because otherwise, if you have, tons of dreams, you will be just confused among them, and even you may don't accomplish one of them because you don't know how to tackle each of them. Maybe I will change my mind, because I'm still experiencing life and things. Maybe, yeah.
Dear Kaka Mahmoud, I will come to you in a less than a minute, but I have something to tell you, dear Sumaya, and to everybody here. Please never put too many dreams in your brain, because too many dreams and too many objectives means you cannot do anything. Just find one, go, do it, achieve it, think about the next dream. Yes, Kaka Mahmoud.
Yes, well, I was about to say the same, the one you mentioned, but I want to add something else.
Yeah.
If you have not, targeted your dream as a goal yet, so give it up.
Good one.
If you have no plan still, so it's better to give it up.
Yeah, target the dream or else leave it. In English, we call it seize it or leave it. It's a very common phrase in America, which means whether go for it and do it and achieve it, or just leave it alone and put it on a hold for a specific time. My last question for today is something about prison. For that book, prison means a place where you hide yourself. it's not only a real prison place, it's not a real jail. However, that book was written in a jail, in a real jail, in a real prison. But the mentioning of prison in most part of the book means the place where we hide our identity. So do you imprison your identity from this society, from this culture, from this, from whatever, from these people? Do you hide yourself from these people? Which means it's prison. You are in a prison if you hide yourself. So do you, and why you do it? Yes. Did you understand my question?
Not very well.
Actually, no. Can you clarify more?
Okay. Do you hide yourself from people? Not physically, but do you hide your identity? آیا تو ناسنامەی خۆت، پێناسی خۆت زۆرینەی کات لە خەڵکە شاریتەوە؟ ئەمەیە بە معنای بەندیخانە دێت لە کتێبەکەیە. چونکە مەرجی هەموو بەندیخانەیەک شوێنێک بێت کە وەکو بەندیخانە بێت، بەڵام هەر کاتێک تۆ خۆتت هێشتەوە و خۆت منعەزل کرد، خۆت جیا کردەوە لە خەڵک، لە ڕووکەشا شتێک بوویت و لە ناخا شتێکی تر بوویت، کەواتە تۆ ناخت خۆتە بەندەوە، بەندیخانەوە، خۆت بەند کردووە. هۆکاری ئەمە چییە؟
Yeah, I think I'm also one of them who I hide, and most of us are some of them, because I can't share my ideas, my opinion about those society or where I am. They want to accept me how I am. They still want us to follow what our ancestors were following. We are educated. We have read from other people. There's another idea. Maybe think that that before we were doing it, that like a worshipping, but now we don't want, because we changed our mind, because we know, we scientifically knew, and like in education we knew what's right and what's wrong, but we can't help people. So what I will do is, in front of people, I'll just say yes, because even if I said my opinion, they won't listen to me. They will just argue and be against me.
Thank you for being such an honest person. That's really honesty. But yeah, we mostly do. Most of us mostly do. I was asking for the reason, and you said due to the society. Any other points? You have 2 minutes to go.
Yes, I think yes, most of us are experiencing this in most of the societies, especially Middle East people are all experiencing this. They are afraid of people, of the society, the community. So that's why they hide their identity or their personality, because they are afraid of. All the point is they are afraid of showing themselves. Why? Because of the society.
Sir, another reason is fearing to lose the friend, his best friend, is fearing to lose the beloved ones.
Okay, being afraid of. Good. What about the other people? Because you are about to lose your minutes.
Yes, sir, we did it. Sometimes we can share our opinions. Maybe we shame or afraid from the people that are around us. Maybe they look us as succeed, and they don't.
You mean they believe in traditions?
Yes.
Okay, so before yeah, dear Kaka Yusuf, you will be the last guest of today's.
Yes,
program.
Teacher. Unfortunately, in particular in our country, especially in Kurdistan, when you want to share something or say something, the first of all, we don't think that how much people get benefit from it, but we think that how much people write nasty comments, or how they for example what's called we don't think how much the people get benefit from it. We think that people that after we share this or say this, they write something like that or like this. Unfortunately, we afraid of our thoughts to share.
Okay, you mean bad language?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for today, and I really appreciate your time for joining this Zoom. You made it more colorful. You made it more impressive. I'm sure when they see these videos next week, we will have more members, hopefully, which is a good way to practice your English. Tonight or tomorrow, I will post the book for next week. I don't know why Ava didn't join this week. She told me that she will join, but I have no idea why she didn't. Maybe she's busy. Anyway, I will post it for the book of next week, which is another very interesting book, and you can find it in Kurdish version, in English version, and I'm not sure, but probably you can find it in PDF version also. Thank you so much, and really appreciate your time, your valuable time, and your energy and your thoughts besides ideas. If you don't have anything else to add to this lovely Zoom, I would say goodbye for now, and wish you have a blessed
sorry,
time.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I recommend something?
A book?
No. If you just could please give us a book like a bit soon, like because this was just 2 days left that I knew it is the time. Like this book is for the meeting. I didn't
Dear,
have time to read it. So if you
dear,
just give it.
Actually,
yes.
you don't follow my. If you follow my account, you will see. Just please watch
I follow
my account.
you. To be
Good,
honest,
good. No,
I follow you, and
I mean,
I will.
I always put the book tonight, like every Monday night, or the latest Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon, not later than Tuesday afternoon, which means you have 7 days to read the book. I'm sorry you saw the post very late, but check my Instagram regularly, and every time after the Zoom, check it the night after the Zoom to see the post, to see the video, and check in the morning for the next week's or next book programs, book discussions book. Okay?
Yeah, thank you so much, but unfortunately I couldn't find it, or there was no chance to find it. But for sure, be sure that I follow every post that you share in Instagram.
So
they're amazing.
Thank you so much.
I really love the content.
I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. That's such a great pleasure. So I will also, from now on, I will post it on the story to be easier to be found. Thank you so much, guys, and wish you the best of luck with the rest of your time, and stay blessed. Goodbye.
Many thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, dear teacher. Goodbye.
You do the same. Goodbye.
Thank you so much.
You do the same, dear. Have a pleasant time.